Hey everyone, welcome back to Soul Freaks, and my name is Tony. Now we have a great episode for you today, and to start it off, it's quite amazing that we're already here in year 20 for LeBron's career. Now, that also means we're here at year 20 for LeBron's signature sneakers. So, all throughout his career, he's been with Nike all throughout. Now, again, it's been, 19 to 20 years since the Air Zoom Generation 1 has been released. So, technically speaking, this is LeBron's first ever signature sneakers. Now, for most of us, aside from the Air Zoom Generation name, it also known as the LeBron 1. So, actually, this is not the sneaker that we're gonna be talking about for this episode, but it will be part of this episode. So for this one, we are into his 20th signature sneaker. So just a quick unboxing. Now, also we have right here is the box of the LeBron 20. So on the front side of the box, you'll see all of the team that he has been with, including two stints with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we also have Miami and currently in the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's do a quick one. Now, this is one of the most anticipated sneaker release for 2022, of course. Now, the packaging also includes some extra lace. Sorry for that, extra lace and quick details, or a card with quick details about the sneaker itself. Now, we have here is the LeBron 20 Time Machine colorway. So this is going to be the sneaker that we'll be going through for this episode. So stay with us and let's go. So let's start off with some details for the sneaker itself. So first is the name of the colorway, Time Machine. So I guess for me, in my personal opinion on how I observe the naming of the colorway is, Time Machine is based on LeBron's journey all throughout his NBA career on and off the court, of course. Now, this is from his year 1 in Cleveland, going to Miami, then coming back to Cleveland, and then currently with the Los Angeles Lakers. So, Time Machine is more on the journey of his career. Now, up next here is the build of the sneaker. Now, we're all aware and know that LeBrons are mostly mid tops and high tops. But this is the first time that they release a low top. Now, I'm not saying this is the actual first time, but in terms of the main sneaker line, this is the first time that they have an initial release of the low top sneaker. Because from LeBron 8 to 19, they initially released mid tops or high tops of his signature sneaker line. But for the LeBron 20, this is the first time it's a low top initial release. Now, it's unknown if there's gonna be a mid top for this one, but in my personal opinion, I hope this is it. Let's just look forward for the colorways that they'll be releasing in the future. I prefer low tops, to be honest. Now, up next here is, speaking of LeBron and how it was built, Nike is, or all of us had noticed that the sneaker has that identical look with the Kobe's. Now, in my opinion, it has an identical look for the Kobe 4. So, for me, it looks like a Kobe 4, especially on the lateral side of the sneaker. Now, there are indicators that these are also based from other Kobe models, but for me, it's a Kobe 4 look or a look-alike, something like that. Now, speaking of bases, so the LeBron 20, after 20 years of sneakers on his main signature line, there are indicators that there are tributes from his previous models. Now, there are reasons why I put out some of the old LeBron or previous LeBron sneakers that I have right now, and you'll find out later on the video. And of course, finally, LeBron's and Nikes, usually they indicate in the packaging that engineered specifically or built specifically for LeBron James. But this time around, they did a different route. So it's like they're stating that they are preparing for the next generation. So specifically for Bronny and Bryce, LeBron's two sons. So all right, now so let's go for the upper materials for the sneaker. Now for the LeBron 20, we have a knitted upper, so that goes from the lateral side of the sneaker going to the medial side of the sneaker, as well as the toe box area and half of the tongue. And the other half of the tongue is foam with a knitted soft leather. So technically, those are the only parts with the leather in the sneaker, aside from the lace eyelet here on the side or in the middle itself. And on the lace, we have a tag of double X, which means 20. Now, for the knitted upper, let's go back it for a bit, is almost similar to the materials that was used for the Lebron 15. So whether it's the mid cut or the low cut, they are using the same materials, the battle knit upper. Now, going back to the design of the Lebron 20, we have a double stack swoosh here. So we have a knitted swoosh inside, and we have a extended rubber plastic on the outer swoosh, and with a little aesthetic with an extended line here, well outside of the swoosh. And on the medial, it's only a knitted swoosh. Now, going back to the other portions of the sneaker, we have in the cushion area is the Nike Spear. So we have a Nike Spear for the cushion. This gives you a additional cushion while wearing the sneaker. Now, the Nike Spear, this is not the first time that the Lebrons are using the Nike Spears. So let's go back to the first signature sneaker, which is the Air Zoom Generation 1. That also uses the Nike Spear. So it also uses the same Nike Spear. So when you touch the cushion right here, you'll feel small holes inside. So they are the Nike Spears. So as well as the LeBron 20 right here. So they're technically the same. Now for the heel, we have the logo of LeBron, of course, at the back stitch. On the blue, this is the one, the blue stitch is the logo of LeBron currently. Now, it also has a good heel counter right here, gives you a good lockdown in the heel area as well. Now, going back to the tongue, I did mention that Nike is, or usually indicates that the sneaker is engineered for LeBron. So usually they quote, so designed and engineered to be like specified for LeBron James. But in this case, the LeBron 20 is engineered for the next generation. So they indicated it in the tongue of the sneaker. So in this case, it's in the right pair. So in the right pair, it says designed and engineered to the exact specification for the next generation. So that's for the right pair. But on the left pair, they indicated like LeBron 20 Pink Diamond Collection, EST 2020. 2003. Now, for that matter, I'm curious that if the Pink Diamond Collection is like a new sets of LeBron 20s moving forward. So we'll see about that. Alright, okay, so let's go for the midsole of the LeBron 20. Now, let's go back a bit for the previous models of LeBrons. Now, they're well known to have the Air Max cushion on the heel and Phylon rubber on the forefoot. And for the LeBron 17 and 18 lows, they have the React cushion for the forefoot, but also Air Max for the heel. Now, in this case, for the LeBron 20, what we have here is a full-length Cushlon foam. Now, a Cushlon foam is a very soft foam that Nike uses with their products. Now, this is softer than a Phylon rubber and almost the same as a React cushion. So that's a good combination for me if you realize that the Cushlon is a very light and soft foam. So that's good for, movements. Now, inside the midsole, there are two Zoom Air unit, one in the heel and one in the forefoot. So this way, we have a double comfort on both sides of our foot, of course. Now, in the midfoot, to give you that stability, they added a carbon fiber plate in the middle. Now, carbon fiber plate is well known for the Jordan 11, both high and the low cut, and even the IE. So that gives you a good stability while wearing the sneaker itself. Now, aside from that, in the midsole area, we have the lateral guard here. So this gives you a good hold on the forefoot side, and we have a herringbone to give you that additional stability while running with the sneakers. Now, let's go for the outer sole. Now, for the outer sole, we have a multi-directional sole right here. It has good traction. So the design for this one is it has the Dunkman logo. So this is the first time in a while that they use this same logo. And the last time that they had the Dunkman logo was the Lebron 16. So whether it's the high cut or low cut or even the special low cut, they have the Dunkman logo on the heel side of the sneaker. So again, one of the past models, we have an Air Max unit in the heel. Alright, so moving on with the sizing. So I went for my true to size on this one. Now, when I fitted the sneaker, I expected it to be tight. Now, in this case, since the upper materials is lighter and thinner, I guess I didn't have an issue wearing the sneaker using my true to size, because usually I go a half size up to give you that additional breathing room when you wear the sneaker. In this case, for the Lebron 20, I have a good ventilation for my feet inside because of the lighter materials for the upper, and it has a good lockdown inside the sneaker. So a good heel counter, and even the midfoot has that good grip inside. So overall, in terms of the comfort and the grip, it has a good combination of the cushion and the outer sole itself. So it's almost like it's a running shoes as well. Give you that same comfort that they offer for running shoes. So overall, what do I think of the Lebron 20? So from a design perspective, performance, or anything about it. Now, honestly speaking, I am very happy with it. I'm very amazed with the performance of the Lebron 20. And given the design, so again, I'm a low cut type of guy. So I prefer low cuts than the mid cut or high cuts, to be honest. So I'm very happy that the Lebron 20s are in low cut now. So of course, in the past models of Lebrons, low cuts are coming out in mid-season. So I've always been waiting for the low cut versions of his main signature line. And I am happy that the initial release is a low cut. Now, when I first read about this one, I got a little bothered with the extended rubber on the swoosh, but again, it doesn't matter. It's just a aesthetic design. So for the knitted upper, I'm happy with the how light the knitted upper is. I didn't have to go a half size up to make sure that I have this additional ventilation for my foot while wearing the sneakers, because of course when we play basketball, we usually go for thicker socks. So it's good that this Lebron 20 has a good lockdown. So when I'm running with it, it feels comfortable. So with the cushion foam, with the dual air zoom on the forefoot and the heel area, it's just give you that best comfort and the stability on the midfoot because of the carbon fiber shank. And we also have the herringbone to give you that additional stability as well. Now, the best thing about the Lebron 20 is how it goes with Lebron's career. So from year 1 to present, it has small tributes to the previous models of Lebron sneakers, whether it's the high cut or the low cut. So whether it's the materials, the logo, small details about its previous models of the sneaker, they put it in one. So maybe not all right now. So I've showed you earlier specific models of LeBron's sneakers in the past uh, that went with the design of the Lebron 20. So I'm happy that it talks about history itself. So 20 years is no joke for most basketball players and reaching that pinnacle of their career. So that's a good thing in terms of tributing their success. Now, in terms of the traction, so again, the traction, it's good grip on the court. But I had this almost one scary incident that when I was going for a layup or a rebound, I couldn't recall the exact moment. So when I landed, my knee didn't move for some reason. So it just straight landed. And I got a little scared, but luckily, no injury happened. So yeah, I'm still good. So from time to time, just be careful when you're playing basketball with it. And I prefer to use this on wood court or maybe some good floored basketball courts. Now, given that some of the releases that we have for the LeBron 20 are XDR outer sole, that's good. But still, if you ask me personally, I'd prefer the wood courts or the actual basketball courts. Although, no problem for outdoor courts. So feel free to do that. Now, the sizing, the best thing about the sizing here is it's very flexible for casual. Now, for me personally, because I go a half size up from time to time, so there are some instances that I'm not comfortable with the additional half size up on a casual basis. But on a basketball court or while playing basketball, I'm good with the half size up. Now, again, the materials for this one is lighter and thinner than the previous models, so going for the true to size is better. In terms of the wide foot, if your foot is wide, you can go half size up for that one. And again, better if there's a chance that there are stores near you or the sneaker is still available on that particular store, go for a fit. Try it on. I mean, it's better to be sure than it's better to be sure than sorry, right? So that's an overall perspective on the sizing. Now, overall, as in overall, I'm very amazed and I'm not regretting purchasing the LeBron 20. Yes, I've been mentioning LeBron 20, LeBron 20. So yeah, I don't regret purchasing this one. And, I'm really looking forward for other colorways, to be honest. And to be honest, the Time Machine colorway was not planned for me on a personal level. I'm really hoping to get the Violet Frost colorway. That's really my target, to be honest. That colorway for me is, it's good. It's like, for Filipino, it's ube for me. So I really like that Violet Frost colorway, and who knows, right? Who knows? So overall, the LeBron 20, it's excellent for basketball, casual, and anything like that. So I hope that, I help you guys in deciding if you want to purchase this or give it a shot for future colorways. And let me tell you, you won't regret it in terms of performance and design overall. But just one small detail, the pricing. So the LeBron 20 is priced at $10,895. It's a little bit high for a low cut in my personal opinion, because previous low cuts were ranging from 8,000 pesos to 9,000 pesos. So it plays in between. So again, most of my LeBrons are low cuts and the pricing range are on those level between 8 to 9. And some of them I bought when it was on sale, so or outlets, right? So I'm really considering pricing on this one. But in terms of the materials, is it worth it? Yes, it is, given that the pricing is a little high. But in times like this, it's worth it. I mean, given the pricing level, it's still worth it. You can use it in and out of the court in any fashion that you like. So, yep. So that's it for this episode of Sold Look. Now, let me know what you think of the LeBron 20. down in our comment section, and as well as his past previous models. So from 1 to 20, let us know what you think and which is the best out of them. And overall, what are you expecting for such sneakers or such lineup like this one? Now, so before we end the video, I would like to remind everyone to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we have more sneaker reviews, sneaker tips, and everything under the sun. Now, we also have our social media website. We have Facebook and Instagram. So follow us at Soul Freaks. We'll be uploading some random contents, kicks of the day, sneakers that we just purchased, and everything else that we would like to discuss with our viewers and our subscribers as well. Okay, so in behalf of Soul Freaks, my name is Tony, and like what we always say here, keep moving forward.